Have you in the past, or do you now, ever support a progressive income tax?
That is not the subject that is on the table, Representative.
I understand I'm leading into something. Do you support a progressive income tax?
So I have no interest in increasing taxes on my middle and my low income earners. So aside from that, I need to understand what kind of discussion we're having and what all the options are that are on the table.
It's a pretty simple question. Do you support a progressive income tax based off of your income? The more that you make, the more that you pay.
So I need to see an actual plan. So
No,
that's what I would say. I'm not going to support a tax that would unduly raise the cost on my middle and my low income earners. So as long as we're talking about intangibles, I'm not going to be able to answer the question in the way that you would like.
Okay, so what you're doing here is akin to Governor Quinn's proposal to give free rides to seniors on public transportation, regardless of their ability to pay. That's essentially what you're doing with this bill. There's no determination that the wealthy individual aged 75 or older who has the wherewithal to pay the higher property taxes should be paying the higher property taxes, that all of the other, your middle income folks that you want to protect will be paying and will be squeezed out for. That's how it relates to the progressive income tax, because folks who believe in a progressive income tax believe that if you have the ability to pay, then you should pay, and you should pay more. So your bill doesn't do that. It basically says ability to pay has nothing to do with that. And when you do that, you are squeezing on all other property owners. So this is just like the failed Quinn program that gave free rides to seniors and on nothing else. Now, eventually that program got rolled back because everybody knew it was a gimmicky political stunt in an election year. And that's what, I mean, honestly, that's kind of where we're here. You are further distorting the property tax market when you do this. And a better solution would be for us to have a comprehensive property tax task force, which I've already submitted in HR 139, that looks across the board at all types of property tax issues and comes to a resolution through expert opinion and intake, so we can have redesigned property taxes for a modern society, for an information age where we collect far more data on property, and we should have a better ability to make it more fair and more equitable across the entire state. I would appreciate your support on that type of task force, but your bill essentially is protecting only one certain type of property tax owner to the detriment of all others, to the detriment of commercial property owners as well. And when you do this thing, as Representative Harris said, when you squeeze the bubble on one side, there is no protection for the folks who have to pay up on the other side, because your bill, as you stated, does not freeze property taxes, which is what we're after. It doesn't lower property taxes, which is what we're after. It doesn't talk about anybody's levy and whether or not that should be frozen. Your property taxes is purely political gimmickry for classes of people. Vote no.
Representative